Hello and welcome to a very snowy afternoon. It's a perfect day to stay inside and craft, read a book, go through the catalogs, look at the last chance product release. Some of the products are 60% off. So I'm going to go through both catalogs, the annual and the mini, page by page to show you. I took the lists and I downloaded them in Excel where the print is a little bigger. And then I went through each one. Let me turn you down so we can get started. And there we go. Oh, this is quite stiff. I tightened it up and oh my goodness, I guess I did a good job. Okay. So the host code for this week is still the same. It'll be a week-long host code. So when you order from here and your order is $60 or more, I will send you the 5 card kits from this week. And with everything going on sale or retiring, there's a lot to choose from. So this is the last chance list, and it's quite a few pages because it goes through the whole catalog. Now remember, we have a new catalog coming that's available May 2nd. If you'd like me to send you one, just give me an email, stampjanetcartwright@gmail.com, and I will pop one into the mail for you. But there are also the online exclusives, clearance rack, there's kits and kit bundles that are all available online, plus the catalog, and the new catalog is amazing. So we're going to flip through all of this. So the first page here of stamping items, let's move my sticky notes. So the first page is 14. I'm just taking a peek here to make sure that I'm okay. Good, I'm in camera. Bring it up a little bit here. So the Bright and Beautiful Sweet collection is retiring, and the Gold Celebrations 12 by 12 is retiring. Beautiful Balloons is retiring. The bundle is retiring. Carousel Horses, the bundle is retiring. Circle Sayings, retiring. And this is being reconfigured. Some things in the bundle are not retiring. Let me just look here at Carousel Horses. The stamp set is retiring. Where is my red pen? So that one is retiring. I missed that one. Charming Sentiments, the dies are retiring. Charming Sentiments. Okay, so the set is retiring. Lazy Days and the bundle are both retiring. That's the one that I worked with this week. Sweetest Cherries is retiring. Seasonal Branches is retiring. And the bundle retiring. Dainty Delight is 30% off, so it's $23.80. Hope You Know is staying. Handmade Hugs is retiring. Nature's Prince is retiring. Lighting the Way is retiring. Color and Contour is retiring. Sending Smiles is retiring. Pansy Patch is retiring. That was a fun set to play with. Super Cool is 50% off, so it's $14. So Refreshing and the bundle are both retiring. The Sweet collection of Les Shop is retiring, and the paper, the 12 by 12, is 50% off at $8.50. So if you purchase all these items separately, you will save $8.50. So don't put in the Sweet collection, put in each individual item. Let's Go Shopping and the bundle are retiring. Sweet Citrus is 20% off at $25.60. Good Feelings is retiring. Something Fancy is staying. Two-Tone Flora, another wonderful set, is retiring. Page 35. It looks like these dies, keep going. Sentimental Park is staying. Best Family Ever is staying. Petal Park is 40% off at $19.20. Very Best Occasions retiring. Apple Harvest is 60% off at $13.20. Cottage Wreaths is retiring. Season of Chick is retiring. Wonderful Thoughts bundle. The bundle will not be available. So they'll still be available, but not as a bundle. Regal Reindeer is retiring. Brightest Glow is retiring. Perched in a Tree is retiring. Ringed with Nature is 40% off, so it's $19.20. Celebrate with Tags is 50% off at $16. The Zoo Crew Sweet Collection is retiring. The Ribbon Duo Combo Pack is 40% off at $8.25. The Zany Zoo and the bundle are both retiring. Bird's Eye View is staying. Hey Chuck and the bundle are retiring. Easter Bunny is 50% off, so it's $13. Happy Labels is 50% off, so it's $16.50. Silly Goose is 50% off at $17. Taco Fiesta is retiring. Little Monkey is retiring. Biggest Wish is retiring. Hello Kiwi is 50% off at $14. Share a Milkshake is 50% off at $13. Phrases for All is 50% off at $14.50. Friendship Royalty is retiring. Little Dreamers and the bundle are retiring. Hello Ladybug retiring. Happy Hedgehogs retiring. Sweet Songbirds retiring. Playing in the Rain is staying. Everyday Thanks retiring. By My Side retiring. The Sweet Countryside Inn is retiring, and the embossing folder is 40% off at $7.05. Countryside Corners and the bundle are both retiring. Lasting Joy is 50% off at $14. Textured Floral Bundle is retiring. And I crossed that out. Let me just double check here. 65, just the bundle, is retiring as a bundle. So just the bundle is retiring. Quiet Meadow is retiring. Timeless Arrangements and the bundle are retiring. Darling Details and the bundle are retiring. Just My Type retiring. Earth and Elegance Sweet Collection is retiring. So the 12 by 12 paper is 10% off at $15.30. And the wavy trim is 10% off at $8.77. Earth and Textures and the bundle are retiring. Courage and Faith is staying. Hope and Prayer is retiring. Places in the Heart is retiring. Time Together and the bundle are retiring. Country Bouquet, 60% off, so it's $12.80. Everlasting Beauty is 10% off at $32.40. Here's to Love is staying. Kindest Expressions is staying. The Let's Go Fishing Suite is retiring. And the Twisted Rope 3D embossing folder is 20% off at $11. Gone Fishing Bundle is leaving. So just the bundle is leaving. Supremely Awesome is retiring. It's a Science retiring. Construction Zone is retiring. Next Destination is 50% off at $16.50. Sweet and Precious is retiring. He's All That is retiring. Oceanfront is retiring. Grassy Grove is staying. Wild and Sweet is retiring. The Stargazing Suite collection is retiring, and the 12 by 12 paper is 40% off at $10.20. Reach for the Stars and the bundle are retiring. Legendary Ride is staying. On the Ocean, retiring. Beside Me is staying. Fun on Wheels and the bundle are retiring. Crafting with You, just the bundle is retiring. Enjoy the Rhythm, 50% off at $14.50. Brood for You is retiring. Level Complete is retiring. The Inked Botanical Suite collection is retiring, and the 6x6 paper is 20% off at $13.60. Inked and Tiled and the bundle are both retiring. In the Moment is retiring. Layering Leaves is staying. Go To Greetings is retiring. Bottled Happiness is retiring. Bold Bouquet and the bundle are retiring. Wildlife Wonder retiring. Scenic Wonders 50% off at $18. Seaside Bay 50% off at $18. The Masterfully Made Suite collection is retiring, and the 12 by 12 paper is 30% off at $11.90. Gorgeously Made and the bundle are retiring. Vertical Blooms 50% off at $13. Days to Remember retiring. Coffee with Friends staying. Marvelous Nature 40% off $21.60. Botanical Layers 60% off at $12.80. Your Path Awaits 50% off at $16.50. Love for You 50% off at $14. Sea Turtle is staying. Enchanted Butterfly is 40% off at $19.80. Fresh as a Daisy Suite is retiring. The 12 by 12 paper is 20% off at $13.60. And the adhesive backed Solid Gems 40% off at $6.60. So again, if you purchase the suite collection, it's still $100. But if you purchase them separately, then you will save money. So Cheerful Daisies, the bundle is retiring, but not the two products. Beauty of the Deep, the bundle is retiring. Waves of Inspiration is retiring. Artistically Inked, retiring. Prized Plant, 50% off at $14. Softly Sketched, retiring. Around the Bend, retiring. Alphabest, retiring. Stamped with Love, staying. Sketched Plaid, staying. Berry Harvest, 50% off at $14. It's in the Stars, retiring. Rays of Light, retiring. Special die, retiring. Timeless tiles, 40% off, so it's $15. Watercolor World, staying. Snow Crystal is 50% off at $14.50. Perfectly Detailed, 60% off at $13.60. And here we go into the paper. Of course, the in color 2022 to 24. All of the colors, the cardstock, the ink, and the refill are all leaving, and the blends, but the blends are all 40% off. And then we have new in colors coming that are awesome, awesome, awesome. Everything on the storage page is staying. And the new core colors, what is this one? 22 sheets, 10% off at $18. Retiring, and the Stampin' Write markers. This has got to be the 2024. Okay, 2022 to 2024. The 8.5 by 11 paper is retiring. The 12 by 12 is 10% off at $17.10. The Stampin' Pad bundles are retiring. And the Stampin' Write markers are 50% off. So that's for the 2022 to 24. And then the Stampin' Write markers, soft pastels, watercolor pencils are all staying. The 6x8 vellum bags, are cellophane bags, are 10% off. 2023 to 25 in color treat bags, 30% off at $9.62. Envelope treat boxes, 40% off at $6.60. Scalloped gift cards are staying. Window sheets are staying. Fluid watercolor paper, staying. Vellum, retiring. And the Very Vanilla Thick cardstock is retiring. And out of the specialty papers, the Holographic Trio is staying. White Center is 50% off at $7.87. Gold 12 by 12 staying. Rose Gold 10% off at $12.37. Textured 12 by 12 is 40% off at $8.25. More Dazzle 6 by 6 is retiring. Soft Shimmer 12 by 12 is retiring. 2022 to 24 textured specialty papers 50% off at $7.50. 2023 to 2025 12 by 12 in color paper 30% off at $10.50. Distressed Gold is retiring. Bright and Beautiful Designer Series paper is staying. Countryside Inn Designer Series paper staying. Delightfully Eclectic is 50% off at $20.50. Earth and Elegance is staying. Fresh as a Daisy is staying. I'm just flipping my sheets over here. Glorious Gingham is 20% off at $11.60. Inked Botanicals is staying. Let's Go Fishing is staying. Les Shop is staying. Masterfully Made is staying. Stargazing is staying. Zoo Crew is staying. In Color 6 by 6 for 2023 to 25 is 50% off at $8.50. 2022 to 2024 is 40% off at $10.20. 6 by 6 brights and neutrals are 10% off. Regals are 30% off and subtles are 20% off. Gold Celebrations 12 by 12 staying. Vellum Basics 40% off at $8.25. The Basic Black Album staying. The Photo Pocket Pages staying. Bright and Beautiful Memories and More card pack is 30% off, so it's $8.22. The cards and envelopes, 40% off at $9. Basic white assortment memories and more cards, staying. Basic white envelopes 3x3, retiring. Craft note cards and envelopes, 10% off at $12.37. Out of the medium envelopes, the Very Vanilla is retiring. Note cards and envelopes, Very Vanilla, retiring. Palette knives, staying. Embossing paste, staying. The decorative masks, retiring. Artistic is 10% off. Foursquare is 40% off. Stamp and emboss powders are being reconfigured in the new catalog. The heat tool is staying. The Additions toolkit is staying. Heat and stick powder is 30% off at $5.77. The Stamp and Blends, natural tones, staying. Everything on page 137 is staying. All the adhesives on page 138 are staying. And now we go into the bling. Iridescent shaker circles, 30% off. Round and square brads, 40% off. Loose silver sequins, 10% off. Excuse me. Loose daisy embellishments, 40% off. Iridescent pastel gems, 40% off. The adhesive back sparkle gems, the tinsel gems 3-pack and 4-pack are all staying. Adhesive back solid gems, staying. Festive pearls, 30% off. Iridescent basic pearls. Iridescent pearl basic jewels, staying. Flat adhesive backed pearls, staying. 2022 to 2024 in color pearls, retiring. Rhinestone, excuse me, basic jewels are staying. Iridescent rhinestone, 40% off. Brushed brass butterflies, staying. Rustic metallic adhesive back dots, 20% off. Glossy dots, staying. Classic matte dots, 40% off. Brushed metallic dots, 20% off. Ombre decorative dots, staying. 2023 to 2025 in color dots, 10% off. Opaque ovals, 40% off. Naturals adhesive back sequins, staying. Adhesive back sequins trio, stayings. Pastel adhesive back sequins, 40% off. Gilded leafing, 40% off. Vintage bottle shaker domes, 40% off. And then into our ribbons. The herringbone ribbon, 20% off. Balmy blue and white, 40% off. Balmy blue and white double stitched ribbon, 40% off. Pool party, 40% off. Real red and garden green, 30% off. Night of navy, 40% off. The textured ribbons, wild wheat, 40% off. Copper clay, 20% off. Moody Mauve, 40% off. Boho blue, 40%. And Pebbled Path, 30%. Real red and burlap ribbon, 40% off. Misty Moonlight, 30% off. Black and white gingham, 10% off. Pecan pie, retiring. Sheer ribbon combo pack, 30% off. Lost Lagoon, staying. Ribbon duo combo pack, staying. The metallic woven ribbons, all of them are 40% off. Golden vanilla satin edged ribbon, 40% off. Silver threaded twine, 40% off. Natural wavy trim, staying. Simply elegant trim, retiring. In color jute trim, staying. Linen thread, staying. 2022 to 2024 in color baker's twine, retiring. The baker's twine essentials pack, 50% off. Everything on page 145 for the tools is staying. And on page 147, the circle punch and the sayings bundle, staying. The inked and tiled punch pack is 20% off. The little monkey punch is retiring. The banners pick-a-punch is retiring. Happy Labels pick-a-punch is staying. Out of our punches, Country Bouquet, 50% off. Dragonflies, 50% off. Lasting Label, staying. Handmade Tag, 20%. Cloud, 50% off. Double Oval is retiring. Elegant Edge Tag Topper, staying. Decorative Circle, retiring. Easter Bunny, 20% off. Bow is staying. Very Best Trio is 50% off. Vintage Bottle, 50% off. Best Label is 30% off. Cherry Builder is 50% off. Sailboat Builder, 50% off. Pedal Park Builder, staying. Songbird Builder, 50% off. Hedgehog Builder, 50% off. Ladybug Builder, 40% off. And out of the clear blocks, we have block A, G, and I that are retiring, as well as the storage caddy are retiring. Everything for the Stampin' Cut and Embossing machines is staying on page 153. And on page 155, Beautiful Balloons dies are 10% off. Beauty of the Deep and the bundle are staying. Bold Bouquet dies and bundle, staying. The dies for the carousel horses are retiring. Cheerful Daisies, staying. Countryside Corners and bundle, staying. Crafting with You, staying. Darling Details, staying. Okay, page 156. Darling Details dies. I was wrong. That's why I hesitated. There it is retiring. The dies are retiring for Darling Details. The Earthen Textures dies, 20% off. Fun on Wheels dies, 40% off. Gone Fishing. I am thinking, let's double check that. Page 79. Gone Fishing is just the bundle that's leaving. The dies for Gorgeously Made are 20% off. The dies for Hey Chuck are 20% off. The dies for Lazy Days are 20% off. The dies for Let's Go Shopping are 20% off. Little Dreamers dies, 10% off. Reach for the Stars dies, 10% off. Seasonal Branches, 50% off the dies. So Refreshing, 20% off the dies. Textured Floral and the bundle, staying. Time Together dies, 50% off. Timeless Arrangement dies, 20% off. Wonderful Thoughts and bundle, staying. Zany Zoos dies, 30% off. And now we come into more dies. All that, 40% off. Alphabet a la Mode, staying. Around the Bend, staying. Artistic, 50% off. Aspen Tree dies, 40% off. Basic Borders, 40% off. Brood, 50% off. Brilliant Backgrounds, 50% off. Chick, 50% off. Christmas Pinecone, 50% off. Country Wreaths, 10% off. Cracker and Treat Box, 20% off. Dainty Delight, 50% off. Deckled Rectangles, staying. Delightful Doily Hybrid, 50% off. Dots and Spots, 40% off. Give It a Whirl, 50% off. Gorgeous Garden, 30% off. Grove, staying. Labels Aglow, 50% off. Legendary Ride, staying. Lighting the Way, 50% off. Love for You, 60% off. Meadow, 50% off. Natural Prints, 50% off. Nested Essentials, staying. On the Ocean, 50% off. Pansy, 50% off. This one goes with Pansy Patch. Paper Florist, 50% off. Patchwork Pieces, staying. Petal Patterns, 50% off. Playing in the Rain, staying. Reindeer, 40% off. Scalloped Contours, 30% off. Seaside Bay, 60% off. Sending, 40% off. Sentiment Silhouettes, 50% off. Sentimental Park, staying. Share a Milkshake, 50% off. Something Fancy, staying. Stitched with Whimsy, 40% off. Stylish Shapes, staying. Sweet Citrus Hybrid, 50% off. Tailor-Made Tags, retiring. Tree Rings Hybrid, 60% off. Two-Tone Flora, 50% off. Wanted to Say, staying. Waves, 50% off. And now we're into our embossing folders. Cane Weave, staying. Cascading Ruffles, 50% off. Countryside Blossoms, staying. Delightful Doily Hybrid, staying. Elegant Eucalyptus 3D, 50% off. Exposed Brick, staying. Fern, staying. Geometric Patterns, 40% off. Merry Melody, retiring. Metal Plate, staying. Painted Posies 3D, 50% off. Painted Texture, staying. Quatrefoil Tile, 40% off. Raindrops, 50% off. Stripes and Splatters 3D, 50% off. Sweet Citrus Hybrid, staying. Timber 3D, staying. Time Worn Type, 40% off. Tree Rings Hybrid, staying. Twisted Rope, staying. And that is it for the annual catalog. Now keep in mind, even though there's a lot of things retiring, Stampin' Up! Will be putting out catalogs a little more frequently. This one is from May until April. And May 2nd until April 30th. Whereas Stampin' Up! Is now going to have catalogs come out more often. So this one here, the new one, oh, it still goes for a year, but there will be others adding on to it, just like we did this year with this one, with the annual catalog. So now let's look at the mini catalog with the sheets on the inside. Get to the first page. The Be Mine Sweet Collection is retiring. The bundle is retiring. The bordered ribbon is retiring. The square pillow boxes is 20% off. The adhesive backed hearts and flowers retiring. The Be Mine Designer Series paper is retiring. So page 10, Be My Valentine bundle will not be available as a bundle. I missed that page. Okay, this is a lot to go through, but we have it now. So the bundle for Sending Love is retiring. Let me just, okay. I want to make sure that I'm still in the frame because this catalog is a little bigger. The Heartfelt Hexagon bundle is retiring. The Hooray for Surprises, the bundle, is retiring. So they're still available, just not as a bundle. The Sweet Collection Forever Love is retiring. The bundle is retiring. The Pretty Peacock and Gold Metallic Ribbon is staying. Gold Foiled Flowers, Cards and Envelopes, retiring. The Foiled Gems are staying. The 12 by 12 paper is retiring. Lifetime of Love is staying. Delicate Forest, just the bundle, is leaving. Brayering and Layering, the Hearts stamp set is staying. The Hearts Hybrid Embossing folder is staying, but the bundle is retiring. And then the embossing folder and the brayer are staying. Hills of Tuscany, retiring. Wild Ferns, just the bundle, is retiring. Perennial Lavender, oh, I'm so sad, it's retiring. The bundle is retiring. The Paper Butterfly Accents are staying. The Perennial Postage bundle is staying. The Purple Fine Shimmer Gems are staying, and the 12 by 12 paper is staying. Let me just, the Perennial Lavender Sweet is leaving. So 23. Okay. And here we go. Painted Lavender is staying. Perennial Postage is retiring. Is it just the dies? Let's take a look. Just the set. Perennial Postage bundle is retiring. So that is retiring. I missed a couple. I was pretty tired last night. Easter Lilies, retiring, and the bundle is retiring. Excellent Eggs bundle is retiring, which means the dies, cling set stamp, and the dies. So they're all retiring. Everyday Details, just the bundle, is retiring. Now I'm worried. Yep, just the bundle is retiring. Blueberry Bunches is staying. Cake Fancy is staying. Flower Cart, just the bundle, is retiring. Lighter Than Air Sweet Collection, retiring. And the Designer Series paper is retiring. And it looks like the Baker's Twine is staying and the adhesive back dots are staying. Lighter Than Air. If you would like me to send you this list, just send me an email and I will definitely send it along. So those two are staying. Hot Air Balloon is staying. Didn't I see a Hot Air Balloon on here? Hot Air Balloon bundle, just the bundle, is leaving. Filled with Happiness is retiring. Love This Moment is staying. Ice Cream Swirl, just the bundle, is leaving. Mix and Mask, Enduring Beauty stamp staying. Enduring Beauty dies staying. The Decorative Masks staying, but the bundle is retiring. Nature's Sweetness, the sweet is retiring. The bundle is retiring. The leather trim is retiring. Notes of Nature staying. Adhesive back cork grounds retiring. 12 by 12 paper is staying. Lovely and Sweet is staying. Notes of Nature bundle is retiring. And the dies are 20% off. No, let me move it over a little bit so you can see that the dies are 20% off. There we go. Sweet Thoughts, Memories and More, 40% off. Sweet Thoughts, Memories and More, 20% off. Let's Chat, 20% off. Doggone Friendly, staying. Botanical Beauty, staying. Planted Paradise, staying. 47. Just Kiddin', the Sweet Collection is retiring and the bundle is retiring. Looks like the iridescent foil gems are staying. If I have made any mistakes, I will definitely give you an update. Kidding Around, staying. Bright series, just the bundle, is retiring. Submarine Life, just the bundle, is retiring. Cute as Cows, just the bundle, is retiring. So if you like those things and you like the bundle, it gives you 10% off if you get it now before it retires at April 30th. The Sweet Collection for Rock and Roll is retiring. The bundle is retiring. The Lightning and Stars paper, adhesive backed pieces are retiring. The 12 by 12 is retiring. The stamp set is retiring. The dies are 10% off. Trusty Tools, just the bundle, is retiring. Cap and Gown is staying. Beach Day, just the bundle, is retiring. Cliffs by the Ocean, that's supposed to be minus 30%. And the Poetic Expression Suite is retiring. And then Thoughtful Expressions is staying. Quiet Reflection is staying. Stippled Roses, just the bundle, is staying. Is retiring. Inspirational Sketches, staying. Adoring Hearts Hybrid Folder and Bundle, staying. Beach Day Bundle is staying. The bundle, that does not make sense. Page 58. Let's just take a peek. Beach Days, the bundle is retiring, so I did not mark that in. Okay. So I didn't go through this part of the catalog then and coordinate everything with the other side. So there we go. And we're at the end of that catalog. Phew, that was a lot. Now let me, like I say, if you would like me to send you the Excel that I downloaded from online, just let me know. Send me an email at stampjanetcartwright@gmail.com. Let me turn you down. Well, you have lots of choices to choose from. Lots of things retiring and on sale. And oh my goodness, getting ready for the new catalog coming up. And this catalog is simply wonderful. So these two retire. Let's put the list behind. So these two retire April 30th. And the new one starts May 2nd. And it has some fun things on it. In it, if you look at my site, I've been able to post the new in colors and a list of some of the things where the price is going to go up. So if you need cutting plates for your Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine, adhesives, I can't remember the other things. Now is the time to get them before April 30th. Because May 2nd in the new catalog, they will go up. Not by much, but depending on how much you need. Like adhesives, we all need. Even, I think it increases by 75 cents. But how much adhesive do we go through for the Tombow glue? I mean, if I go 3 a year, that's $2.25 right there. What about the plates for my embossing machines, right? How many am I going to need? Well, why not get them at today's price instead of the new price? Everything is going up worldwide. It's just what it is, right? So now is the time to get your your things for your collection or things that you know you need to replace, now is the time to do it for sure. And I will let me know if you want a catalog, and as soon as I can ship it out, I will pop one in the mail to you. Again, my email is stampjanetcartwright@gmail.com. I look forward to hearing from you, and have fun shopping. Take care for now. Bye-bye.